Hey everyone, so I ended up taking a break from the game a long time ago back during Aphelios' Reign of Terror, and since I never really got to try him out, I had to do it now that his moon weapons were buffed to 2 mana again, even though this deck isn't really my style usually. Yeah, so Aphelios is pretty interesting. He's a 3 mana 3/3, and when you activate his Nightfall effect, you get to pick a moon weapon to create in your hand. Nightfall meaning that you played a different card before this card in the same turn, and then he has 5 different moon weapons. He has Calibrum, which deals 3 to a follower, and then you get to phase Severum or Gravitum. Severum is give an ally +1/+2 in lifesteal, and then you get to phase Gravitum or Infernum. And I'll talk about the phasing as well in a second. Then Gravitum, you stun an enemy, and if it's a follower, you stun it again at the next round start. And so this is a really crazy card if you're trying to stun an enemy follower. Like I played a lot of Pantheon, so let's say for example, Wounded White Flame gets really big on the enemy team, and you just stun it, and you can basically perma-stun it because you stun it, and then it'll be stunned for that turn and the next one, and then you can probably just get it back in 2 turns to be able to do it again. Then Infernum gives an ally +2/+1 and an Overwhelm this round, or Crescendum where you summon a random 2-cost follower from your regions. And so how the phasing works is that each round, the first time you play 2 other cards, you create the phased moon weapon in hand if you don't already have one. And so it requires some planning ahead, because you can't just pick any moon weapon and then like phase any other one. It like only allows you to phase like certain choices. And I think that aspect makes like the deck not super easy to play. But one of the main combos I see people doing is Calibrum, which is deal 3 to a follower, and then you phase Gravitum. So you can kill something for 2 mana, and 3 is a lot of damage like for 2 mana. It's basically like a buster shot, right? So you kill something, and then you phase Gravitum, and then you can remove another thing. So you remove one thing, you phase Gravitum and remove another thing effectively because it can't do anything for 2 turns. And then you'd be able to phase either Infernum or Crescendum, and both of those would let you get back into Calibrum. And so again, that's not the only way to play it, obviously. There's a lot of different choices, but that's usually what I see kind of going on a lot of the times. Yeah, once you've cast 4+ moon weapons, you level up, and then after that he just discounts all your moon weapons to cost 1 less. And he also gains quick attack. Yeah, then we run Vi. So Vi is a 5 mana 2/4 with tough and challenger. But while she's in hand or play, you start granting her +1 attack whenever you play another card, up to 8, so you can get like 10 attack total. And then once you strike for 10+ damage, you level up, and then she gets this effect where whenever she strikes a unit while attacking, she deals 5 to the enemy nexus. And this will happen even if she dies, like striking the thing, she'll still do the 5 damage. And because she has such a high attack, she makes a really good target for like 2 of those Aphelios weapons, being Severum for lifesteal, or Infernum with Overwhelm. Against a lot of like burn matchups, if you can just put lifesteal onto Vi, it's just an auto win. The best thing they can usually do is shoot their own unit to stop you from striking. But what's crazy is because of Aphelios moon weapons being only 2 mana, like later into the game it's actually quite easy to be able to put lifesteal onto your Vi, and then also phase like the Overwhelm moon weapon, and then also put the Overwhelm onto her. So even if they wanted to like Mystic or get excited their own unit, or Fervor, they won't even be able to because you're going to do Overwhelm damage and lifesteal. And then of course in a lot of matchups you can just throw Overwhelm onto her and just hit for so much damage. Especially if you ever leveled up, she does this like 12+ Overwhelm on top of dealing 5 to whatever she hits. Basically just OTKing people. Yeah, as for the rest of the deck, we have Lunari Dustbringer. Lunari Dustbringer, when it's summoned, you create a Duskpale Dusk in hand. This is a fast speed 1 mana spell, which reduces the cost of the next Nightfall unit you play. And so this pairs really well with Aphelios and lets you play Aphelios on turn 3 while also Nightfalling him to make sure you get the moon weapon. But worst case scenario, you can just discard that Duskpetal Dust. And one of the ways you can do that is with the next unit, Spacey Sketcher. Spacey Sketcher, when you play it, you discard 1 to invoke a celestial card that costs 2 or less. That'll be from the same pool as Zoe. We have Ballistic Bot. On round start you create an Ignition in hand, and that's a 1 mana slow speed spell that will deal 1 to the enemy nexus. And it also has Augment. So Augment increases your attack by 1 whenever you play a created card, and the Ignitions will obviously count for those. And so this unit can end up getting pretty big itself, and be another potential target for these Aphelios weapons like the Overwhelm one for example, or the Lifesteal one. But again, also these Ignitions can be discarded with Spacey Sketcher, or Get Excited. Or you can just keep playing them really cheaply, maybe use it to activate Nightfall for Aphelios. All of those cards will start working towards stacking your Vi to get at the 10 damage. So it's a really powerful unit. Then we got Pharaoh's Financier. On play, you manifest a 6+ cost spell from your regions. And so there's a lot of powerful cards you can get from these choices. A lot of them being burned, some of them just being other ways to win the game. Like Glorious Evolution, or Give It All. Hail Cascade and Sunblast Vigor are just going to be used to protect your units. You have Solar Priestess. If you Daybreak it, which means it's the first card you play that turn, you get to invoke a Celestial card that costs 4, 5, or 6. And there's some pretty strong choices in there, including some Lifesteal, and some pretty good removal options. A couple Sump Judgers, just pretty decent statted units, and you can discard a card to draw 1. Then we have burn spells with Mystic Shot, and Get Excited, and even Aftershock. Aftershock is mainly in there. It also works as burn, but can also get rid of landmarks, and there was a decent amount of Sun Disc going around recently. I think it kind of died down, but it's still kind of in there just in case. I also haven't been seeing much Bandlewood either, and so if you're not playing against Sun Disc or Bandlewood, you could potentially cut these down. 2 Hush, just because it's broken and like lets you stop the opponent's win con, and lets you stall out and actually survive. And Star Shaping gives you some healing. Then you invoke a Celestial card that costs 7 or more. And all the units that you can choose from that can just win you the game by themselves, which is pretty crazy. And also the spells are pretty powerful too. Yeah, so I've heard from some top players that Aphelios is probably the best deck in the game. And I've also heard that this version is probably better than the others, like Aphelios Victor for example. After the Victor buffs, he is definitely solid though. And when he levels, being able to discount the weapons to 1 mana is hilarious. If you also level Aphelios, they'd be to 0. But Vi just works so well with the weapons, and just in general is a really good unit. So I could definitely see this being the best version. But if you really like Victor, it's probably not too far off, and you should play what you enjoy at the end of the day. Also, this deck is not super easy, I think I mentioned earlier. While playing this today for the first time, I threw away a lot of games that I realized that were super winnable. But I was just really ignorant about a lot of the the weapons and the phasing them. But this deck can do some really crazy stuff. It'll definitely be worth investing time into if you really wanted to win. Yeah, that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Azir or Darius? Looks spicy. Maybe we keep Thermo then, because Thermo can hit both of them. Hush is not even bad, but I don't know if we keep it. We also just keep this, kick everything else, and then use Comet on a Darius. You only have 2 Thermos though, so it's not even bad to keep it. I'm kind of glad we what's it called? Mulligan the Maul. Okay, so I think I'm down to just do this. See if I can get the challenger. Crescent could also be huge. So could this. Yeah, I think I take Crescent. It's gonna be too useful later. Kind of annoying. Guess I should open attack for my 2 damage.
War Mesa, reporting for duty.
I could do this to save some. Couldn't I?
Clear it out. Oh, you're interesting. We will resist.
I mean, I guess. I'm down. You keep trading things with him. He still isn't using that, so I'm going into turn 4 with him doing 0 damage. I think that's good. I can't play Aphelios now. I can play this thing. Look for. Is it Comet though? They have a stun for it. Could you guys get lifesteal? Probably better just to get Comet for Darius. I think we're fine. I have Mystic.
Don't break.
Oh, I can't play it though.
For the
Damn.
glory of Noxus.
If he attacks, it's just like block Mystic. I have comment for Darius, so I can just stun, right? I only take. Alright. What do we want? Someone a random 2-cost unit? Could be good. Stunning is not that great of value since you have little targets. Could just be. It's probably just a 2-cost.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
Victory at any cost!
Believe or burn.
I'm not too scared. Not like blocking the Aphelios.
Piltover Enforcer on the scene.
If he passes, I think I have to pass back. Because he could have Darius, right? Yeah, you can't play Darius now. I think I dragged this thing, because that's guaranteed damage. That sucks that I can't level her up. But it is what it is. I can falling comment the Darius and Mystic something. We kind of lost a lot of health already.
We love it when they run.
And I want lifesteal for sure.
Crescendo.
And I can save Vi.
That's right. Run.
Who's gonna get in my way?
They will know.
I do get lifesteal already, right? Yeah, I'm down to do this then. I get the lifesteal. And as soon as I put that on, I'm hopefully chilling. Okay. Hopefully he didn't draw like Decimate. Okay, he didn't draw Decimate, I don't think. If he has Fervor, what do we do? As soon as we play lifesteal, he gets the burn, can't deal with it. Yeah, I mean, that's what's Aphelios, or makes Aphelios so broken. Is like against certain burn decks, you can just play a Vi with lifesteal, and then the game is over. And then against a lot of decks, you can just put Overwhelm on her, and then she just one-shots people. Against a lot of decks, you can just stun lock them. I never really played this deck. I never got to play it when it was like really powerful. I took a break. But it just seems crazy strong that they're back at 2 mana. What? Zoe Lee? Is this real life? Why are people still playing this garbage? That is toxic. Okay, we have the Mystic Shot for Zoe. Interesting. I'm assuming they don't have Zoe. If they did, they'd probably play it this turn. They can have like Twin or Pale.
I fight with my spirit, not
Okay, so no Zoe, we can just play Ballistic Bot. And then next turn we can play Aphelios. Seems good to me. Vi's starting to stack too, we drew pretty early. We're gonna have our own Lee Sin with Vi Overwhelm. But they are Ionia. I think we take Calibrum to try to kill the eye. Calibrum? Calibrum? Tomato, tomato.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Can you improve perfection?
I don't think we need a life steal yet.
Move short as the moon, brother.
Guess we can just steal this. Maybe take like Moonglow. I mean, honestly, Trickster's pretty good as well. A little elusive. Yeah, I can see that.
Paint my constellation.
I'm ready. Disengage.
Okay. We want to stun something, I think. Start working towards Aphelios.
We were peaceful once.
Maybe that's trolling.
Destiny awaits.
We attack with everything, and then if he like pales or twins, we just like Mystic? Or is that trolling?
Back, heretic. You cannot hold us down.
Okay. Got rid of a twin.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
I think you really need to use this. Spend a mana on that.
Improve perfection.
I think I just accept that pass, right? That's a weird pass.
Disengage.
Weird pass right there. Comet? Fair enough.
Can you improve perfection?
Okay. Our second weapon. If we just pass again. Oh, we have another Vi. We gotta start stacking it. I don't really like to keep tapping under my mana by playing these ignitions, but maybe I could have. Kinda wish I could protect my Aphelios somehow. It's actually pretty cracked. Also, give it all with like Vi, but he just denies it, right? They both just get denied. Did he play 2 Priestess? Maybe I should have gave him over this thing. Cause then I could potentially summon the fourth one. It doesn't really matter. You can't comment this. Just gonna try to get the Vi leveled up, I guess.
They forced us to choose death or the flame.
Can you improve perfection?
This like immediately gets stunned, but it is what it is. Or notified. True. I mean, we can still level her up then, right?
Hit 'em where it hurts. Eat this.
Buckle up.
You leave me no recourse.
Okay, level up Vi. Still has no Lee, which is good. I'm also like, it's just kind of crazy that he drew both of the eyes without like crescendum,
We will be free.
but it's fine. Oh, he had the Lee. Shit. It's fine.
Safety disengaged. I am superior life form. Can you improve perfection?
I do have a hush. Okay, he's going pretty ham here. Looks pretty good to me. Not huge about this dying, but I'm down to just pass. Guess it's stunning now. That's funny. I think he has 2 cards left. What if I just do this?
Prime and ready.
Yeah, one of them is an eye? Wow. Alright. He's kinda out of cards. Actually outvalued Lee's.
I fight with the dragon's fury.
Okay, so
Safety disengaged.
you can just guarantee barrier this, then I can mystic it. I think I'm down to just draw. What do I get?
Flesh was weak, but look at me.
I'm just gonna go really wide. Start playing these little things. This gets blocked for sure by the 2/2. This is blocked by 3/3. I guess I already tapped under Get Excited plus Mystic, so I guess I should have attacked before that probably. But you have a pretty wide attack. Yeah, you can play both of these for no reason, just do a barrier. But our thing doesn't die. Oh, he gets to draw.
Believe or burn.
Now the issue is I could actually play around like Notify or deny by Sunblast Vigoring. I lose a twin. Oh, he's already dead. What am I talking about? He's just dead. That's funny. Yeah, we could do a few different things there, and plus we obviously had a lot of burn as well. So he was dead in like 10 different ways, but just overthinking it when he's already dead. Ooh, is this like spider aggro? Maybe we keep these. Oh no. Well, we also can't play this if we want to be able to thermo elite. So I think I pass. If he plays a 1-drop, then maybe I play this. If he just passes into elite, we can just thermo it.
There's
Nice.
nothing to fear.
Squish. I don't know if I like this pass right here.
Fact, I am superior life form.
I think it's fine. I was thinking about playing this, but I think I'm good. I want to Mystic Shot this. Don't really need these vigors, but maybe it'll be okay. I think now I'm down to play this.
White flowers upon my blade.
I'm not too concerned with burning this card. I think he thinks I won't burn it. I think I'm down to accept that pass. Okay. Guess I could have got rid of the dust pedal. I'm gonna keep having these ignitions. I don't like burning this mana, but yeah.
Come
Okay.
closer.
Now we can just do this.
Fight.
The fervor. Don't let him level this Elise, obviously. Now his board's kind of stinky, you know? Kind of not good.
Prime and ready.
If he has third Elise, we can actually kill it now with Aftershock. What in the hell is that? What is that? Are you dead ass right now, my guy? Okay. The opponent is gaming.
You leave me no recourse.
Interior design.
Guess I get to keep my Ballistic Bot alive. Only take 3. I was thinking it might be a Brother's Bond, but you can't really do much about it. And so I didn't want to invest the Vigor. I feel like the Vigor would just be Brother's Bond, I just die. I mean, it's kind of out of cards though. And I don't think we're that weak, and we have Star Shapings. Man, this is not good. Like, you can just open for 5. But it limits him to only doing that attack. Because if I develop, I feel like he can go way wider than I could do anything about it. So for example, if I start shaping last turn, I feel like he can probably go pretty wide. And if I aftershock, again, I have nothing else to do the whole turn. So if I do that, like, he can just do whatever he wants. And at least like now, I can actually I force him into only doing 5. I feel like he could do more if he could have fully developed last turn. Might still be the wrong play, but I don't know. See, like, that's 3 already right there.
Papers now faces.
I don't think he can come away from 11, can he?
I
See, like that, yeah. So he would have done at least 6. If I would have done either one of these, he would have been able to just open with still this like huge wide board. He would have been able to do 5. Unless I aftershocked. If I aftershocked this, then he would have opened. Then he would have been able to develop all this, maybe even more, right? Hopefully he doesn't have another fervor. Even if it is fervor though, I don't think it's that big of a deal. So that's all Elise's down. We have a blocker now for this 5-1.
Can you improve perfection?
I mean, weirdly enough, it's probably better to just play this Vi. You know, it doesn't really do anything. It lets me like get rid of an attacker.
Safety disengaged.
Justice firsthand. Freeze.
Okay. I have more healing.
System upgrade.
Might be able to stall. I'm gonna just go for the healing right now instead of being weird and trying to like pretend I don't have it. I'm not scared of this attack right now. Oh, that's not good. So what'd I do? I mystic something. Can't play this. Can't play this.
Primed and ready.
Not too bad.
Talent to the fists.
I guess I'd technically rather get rid of the fearsome ones. I guess I could keep it alive if I do. That'd be weird.
Can you improve perfection? Inferior design.
I can keep my ballistic bot alive. Only on 1 card. We use all of our healing though. Okay.
Safety disengaged.
Is there anything I can get healing that's 6, like anything that's healing in these regions? I don't think so, right?
Primed and ready.
I'm gonna just play this. Just keep going wider. Oh, give it all could help me win the game next turn, but I probably already win naturally. Maybe just 2-shot barrage. I'm pretty sure I already win.
Shut up when I can.
System upgrade.
I'm assuming this is fervor. We're just going as wide as we can.
Evolve Lord
Get him down to 2. And then we can true shot. Oh, you didn't even have fervor. So, I mean, you kind of have to attack there. I'm kind of worried that maybe he wanted us to attack and then he's going to develop some good shit now. But I don't think so. And so... And then we can just go for the true shot barrage, right? He has to make the first action. Oh no. What does he have for the burn? Let's go. I wonder if he got another decimate, but it's slow speed so he can't do anything about it. That was a really weird game. That one spider card was actually so crazy. I'd never seen people use that. I did not expect it. I literally haven't seen that card played in like 2 years of playing this game. Ziggs Taliyah. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we actually got Zoe. I'm down for, I think, Aphelios. It's always Zoe first, right? Get free value. He's already got 1 landmark. Kinda scared.
I've never tried this chemical before.
Sure.
Night flowers upon my blade. You leave me no recourse. We will resist.
Yeah, I'm down.
Whoa, whoa. What's he doing over there?
I'm down for a draw. I don't think the really little challenger's gonna do much.
They've never seen a contraption like this before.
Guess we need a blocker. He's probably gonna destroy that then, right? Or he just needs another landmark for Taliyah. I imagine he's gonna use their spell. Oh, he's using it. Yeah, he's using that. Touche. Touche.
This girl is heavy.
I think I actually have to just thermo it. Thermo it, block that. Take 4. Not very great, but it probably makes the most sense. They can start like dragging things. I think I'm down to play Vi, and if he passes because he doesn't want his Taliyah to die, or Ziggs, we just pass back. Pretty smart of him. Okay. He just draw into that. I didn't pay attention. That'd be pretty cracked if he did. So Taliyah's already leveled. Zoe's halfway.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Crescent.
What's in here?
He doesn't have like the burst speed blow this up thing. Yeah, he might just pass, exactly. Now, I need to kill this thing. And I can't, if I play anything, this gets, one of these gets blown up. So I have to do it right now. My Vi is starting to level up.
Onward, everybody! The horizon calls! I thought I heard you coming! I suppose rocks aren't the quietest form of transport. Paradigm shift time! Eat this!
Was that a bluff? Or like he didn't realize that he could just die? Oh, Vi's leveled up.
Save the day. Or wreck it.
Pretty handy. Is one of his main champs is dead. I can go for this now. These are some sick cards. Give it all could be pretty cool, honestly. Too glorious.
Watch out for the rock tubes, you maniac!
Hey, better watch out for me. They forced us to choose. What a shame for you.
Oh, we already played that with? Oh, I thought that would give me a proc for Zoe. Oh, yeah, we played Zoe right away, huh? Like right on turn 1.
Whatever you need, I got you covered.
One of them, of course, is Spell Shield, right? And Elusive. So I can level up Zoe and then just block with it. I think. I can play this. I should try to stun something.
Let's get to the fun part.
This will give me one extra card.
That's why they call me the awesome.
Got rid of the spell shield. I can like hush it and block with this if I want.
Light it up, huh?
Do I care? I kind of do care. I have another vibe. I think I'm down to do this. Levels up Vi. When levels up Zoe too. Vi's already leveled up. Then we get to play Vi, and gives all the keywords, right? I think we're just like smushing this kid. I think he really messed up by playing the Taliyah. So we can give challenge around toughness to everything on our board. Might as well just play like other things first. Sure. Basically gives us it guarantees us an Aphelios, right? We have Zoe and 2 Vi's.
Now where did I leave that beaker?
Vi stands for vicious.
No, that's cringe. What can we get from here? Nothing really, right?
What's doing over there?
Might as well just drag this into this. Might as well drag this into this.
She kicks, huh?
Yeah, I think we're just slowly like running him out of resources.
Watch out for the rock tubes, you maniac!
Hey, better watch out for me.
We can just take following comment, just in case there's any shenanigans. we can just like get rid of it. Maybe that's an arsenal or something like that, or like a Taliyah, like Absolver. That'd like the only way we all of a sudden lose, right? Would be like Absolver plus like Taliyah. Or some crazy arsenal.
You want a big move? You call this guy.
Get spell shield again. And overwhelm. That's funny. It'll be a GG I think after this. Getting rid of the other arsenal. Yep. Dude, like this deck is so crazy. Against a deck like that can't really threaten my Zoe. It's so crazy. I almost wonder if you should just be playing Zoe Aphelios or something. But Vi is so cracked with Aphelios guns too. I want to run like 9 champions.